Hey guys, it's Ryan back here again, and I have another Star Wars The Clone Wars item to review with you. Today I'll be reviewing the ATRT with ARF Trooper Boyle, or Clone Trooper Boyle. So, as you can see, this is the packaging. It's been opened already, of course. Retail price is $15.99. It's currently out at Target right now, which is, I think it's Deluxe Wave 2? No, it's actually, yeah, it's Deluxe Wave 3 that's currently out. Um, so it's only shown up at Target so far. It'll be out at Toys R Us, and all the other stores, Walmart, etc. Very soon. So anyways, found it. Very cool. So the background, as you can see, is the Geonosius from the Clone Wars series. Got a nice illustration of the ATRT and Boyle right there. Also another really nice illustration of Boyle right there as well. So here's the bottom. It shows you how the packaging can be converted into a diorama, but I don't really care about that. So back here shows a nice picture of the ATRT and Boyle. Over here we got the details for the Galactic card game, and also over here it shows some other deluxe sets. From this wave is the armored scout tank with tactical droid, and then it shows the bark speeder with Obi-Wan, which was actually from wave 2. But there's also another deluxe set from wave 3, which is this wave, is the 501st Arctic Clone Trooper with the Freako speeder. So yeah. So basically this ATRT is a complete repaint of the ATRT we got back in 2009. Wait, no, not 2009, it's early 2010. Or I don't know, it's sometime in 2010. I think it was last spring. I don't know, but they released the ATRT, which is a completely new sculpt. So this time around they're re-releasing it in a desert camo, along with Boyle and desert camo as well. So it says cannon rotates, articulated legs, and it says ATRT with ARF Trooper Boyle. Clone Trooper Boyle pilots the ATRT during the battle to retake Geonosis. An ATRT, or All-Terrain Recon Transport, is a one-manned walker armed with a repeating laser cannon. With its height, mobility, and speed, the walker allows Boyle to support an embattled Republic forces as they fight through waves of battle droids and Geonosian warriors. So that's a little description on the back. So now let's move on to the actual vehicle and figure. So here's the ATRT, very cool, and also here is Boyle. So I'll go over Boyle first. So Boyle, he's in his desert camo, which he saw in Landing at Point Rain, which was from Season 2 of the Clone Wars. He's in his ARF Trooper camo, or ARF Trooper armor. That's because all of the clone troopers during that episode were wearing this. I guess they just do that for desert camo. There was also the flamethrower clone troopers and also the Commander Jet style figures. Troopers. This was primarily the main armor that they wore in the second battle of Geonosis. So he has his own unique paint job, as you can see. It's got the orange all over him. It's got shoulder pads, his upper torso, on his sides, on his back, right here on his belt, his wrists, on his knees, and also on his ankles there. And then on his helmet, it's got a nice gray stripe going down it, and there's also a little red triangle, which you can kind of see there. And also on the side, which is really cool, is the Twi'lek from Season 1. If you remember the Ryloth series, it showed, it was with Waxer and Boyle when they had the Twi'lek girl. I can't remember her name, but it was the little girl that they helped get through the city. So anyways, it has a nice little illustration of her on there. It's drawing, which looks really nice. I know you can't really see it that well, but you know, it looks really nice. So the camo itself on the figure is really nice. It's better than the jungle camo ARF Trooper, which just recently came out. It looks really great. I wish they released this figure on a basic card so we can army build them. Just the basic Clone Trooper, not Boyle, you know, without the orange markings. But it still is a very cool figure, and I would like to get more of these, hopefully. So anyways, articulation is ball jointed head, ball hinge shoulders, ball hinge elbows, swivel wrists, ball jointed waist, ball jointed hips, ball hinge knees, and ball hinge ankles. And of course he comes with a DC-17 blaster pistol. So that's basically it for Boyle. Really nice figure. I love the camo on him. Great figure. So yeah. So now onto the ATRT. I originally didn't want this vehicle, but the only reason I really wanted this pack was just for Boyle. But now that I have this pack in hand and opened up, I really like the ATRT. The desert camo on it looks really good. The brown, what is that? It's kind of like a pale skin tone. It looks like white almost. Another lighter brown. It's got gray on it. The yellow, the red, the really light gray. Everything just blends in really nice on this ATRT. And also on here, up on the front part of it, it's got some airbrush writing. I believe that's what it's called, right there. Also, there's another couple symbols back here. Same thing on the other side as well, right there and right there. So yeah. Articulation for this vehicle, so the turret itself goes up and down, and it swivels as well. So yeah. What else? The legs are also articulated. They have a hinged right here, so they can go like that. There's also a hinge on the ankles. Sadly, they don't have any articulation on the other two joints, which are these two. But oh well, you know, it's not much you can really do with it. Hasbro can put joints in there if they want to, but it probably cost them a lot more money to put those joints in. But you know, it's okay. It's an accurate version of the ATRT, and not that really big bulky one that we got from the Revenge of the Sith line. So I really like this update. I have the original one, but I don't have it on hand to compare with you right now. But it's the same exact thing, just painted in desert camo. It's got these antennas on the back here. It's got the handlebars. Figure can sit on here if he wants to. And yeah. So anyways, that's pretty much it for this deluxe set. It's really worth it in my opinion. I love the desert camo. It's really great on both ATRT and Clone Trooper Boyle. So I would highly recommend you pick up this pack. I know for a fact it's going to sell well because people are going to want this desert camo figure a lot. And the ATRT itself, you know, a lot of people missed out on the first ATRT, so they're taking the chance to get this one now. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I'll give this pack a 5 out of 5. Really cool vehicle and really cool figure. Great paint on them, and some awesome detail. So anyways, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in the next review.